fears I overcome. I was built for this time. Keep the blood pumping. Keep the blood pumping. Keep the blood pumping. I was built for this time. Keep the blood pumping. You know I ain't stopping. Keep the blood pumping. I was built for this time. Don't try me, I'm untouchable. Surviving like an animal. It's almost like I'm flammable. I was built for this time. Keep the blood pumping. Keep the blood pumping. Keep the blood pumping. I was built for this time. Keep the blood pumping. You know I ain't stopping. Keep the blood pumping. I was built for this time. The blood gonna be pumping. The blood gonna be pumping. The blood gonna be pumping. Yeah, the blood gonna be keep the blood pumping. Keep the blood pumping. Keep the blood pumping. I was built for this time. Keep the blood pumping. You know I ain't stopping. Keep the blood pumping. I was built for this time.
That's right. Axel's back again. Got another one. Actually, we got three. It's a jungle, but Axel's operating in the jungle. These snakes, one by one, I'm hunting them down. One by one. All you have to do, like, share, subscribe, leave some comments, drop me a coffee, because nobody's doing it like Axel. Axel's bringing you all the docs. He's showing you exactly how these crooks are connected. So, we had a show last night, and believe it or not, I got to do a follow-up on them, because after the show was done, brokers were sending me emails showing me all the MCs that those guys are bidding for. As many as they were digging up in their old emails. So, the show last night, we're gonna do another show on them. We're gonna do an update. But tonight, I got three snakes for you. Three snakes. So let's get it rolling, guys. Drivers, carriers, brokers. Brokers, at the end, you got a 2.5 nice music outro. Make sure you got your wine ready because you're going to need to wind down. I put some nice music for you. So let's get it started. This popped up on Facebook from a David Adamov, broker here. MC 155-8554, looking for cargo van, Athens, I guess Alabama, Romulus, Michigan. No dispatchers. Really? No, he's saying no dispatchers. He's a joke. Next. So, Mr. Adamov here works at Landline Title LLC, lives in McKinney, Texas, from Addison, Texas. We're going to come back to this, but this is the guy who started it. This is the guy who he threw out some breadcrumbs, and Axel was right there, right behind like a bird. So, David Adamov, actually, you'll see he has a post on the left. New truck arrived to our fleet. Have a blessed day, everyone. I tried to zoom in on the truck. I believe that's another MC on that truck, but it's unconfirmed. But what was funny is on the right, this guy actually messaged me before. Hello, I am David. Our brokerage company name 649. I asked for MC number. This was back in November. He never responded. Interesting. So I don't know why I put this slide right here again. Well, we always have a screw up, but don't worry. We got plenty of slides. So here is their broker authority. 469 Logistics LLC. It says 939 Mangrove Drive, Fate, Texas. The brokerage authority was granted this past August 3rd, 2023. You'll see there in the center, effective date of this bond was June 30th, 2023. So 2 months before he got the bond. But now it looks like February, 2 weeks ago, a week ago, it was replaced. 2/12/24. This is the stuff other carriers have to watch out for as well, because these dirty brokerages playing these dirty games with these, they got brokerage authorities, carrier authorities. This is what you got to watch out for. There's reasons why these guys are switching like this so quick. So you'll see effective date 2/12/24. So they started another bond. That's the bottom slide. Different surety bond numbers. They're right there. Now, you can punch it in to freight validate. And actually, I sent all my info over there. They made sure the platform was updated correctly. And you'll see here they're on freight validate. The contact person is Eduard Katsov. And it says right there, yes, MC1314301 and MC1558554 are affiliated, share common ownership with Eduard Katsov. You guys spelled it wrong over there. You got to make a correction. Anyways, per Texas Secretary of State, cannot verify disclosure of the affiliation with FMCSA, because there's a form that they have to check off showing that they're associated with other companies. Let's move along. So on the right there, that's the corporation. And you'll see in existence 9 months ago, the address 4213 Holborn Drive, McKinney. That's going to come up also later. So on the bottom there, you see this Eduard Katsov. He's the agent. He's the manager. Okay? If you look on the left, the brokerage authority address does not match the corporation address. That's one or two flags. Next. So I go and I search Mr. Eduard Katsov. And lo and behold, what does the Axel man find? Another MC, Fargon Trans LLC, also in Texas. So, carrier authority. Interesting. This was granted in 2021. Also, this is in Louisville, Texas. Fargon Trans LLC. Interesting, isn't it? So, when you look at them, their insurance effective date, January 10th, 2024. That's the top little slide there. You're saying to yourself, it's already 2024. It's only February. So what the insurance is effective January 10th, 2024? Well, you look at the bottom screen and we see this all the time. Replaced, canceled. Wait a minute. It says effective January 10th, 2024. But on the top of that bottom screen, now it says it's canceled February 7th, 2024. So, brokers, you might want to go look in your system because, sometimes Safer doesn't update. But it's very strange that a new policy was put into effect, but then canceled just about a month later. Isn't it interesting? So, you can see the pattern here of how these guys operate, right? Let's move along. Also on Freight Validate, Fargon Trans. Now, the contact person on there is Eldar Gubadulin, however you say it. Same thing, it's showing, yes, MC, blah, blah, all the MCs. Share common ownership with Eduard Katsov, per Texas Secretary of State. Also, cannot verify disclosure of the affiliation with the FMCSA. And then, lo and behold, on the bottom, carrier blocked by 4 companies in Freight Validate data sources. So, we pull up the corporation, and that's how we find the link. Because you see, on the bottom, the right slide over there, you see Eldar Goober, and you also see President Director Edward Katzoff. Hello, Edward. And yes, I took all their emails, I dropped it in my email, so they're all getting the video as well. I like to make sure all the crooks and frauds get to see their free advertisement that goes out to all the brokers, carriers, and drivers. I think I got over 1,000 emails in my emailer because I like to make sure we show true transparency to everybody in the industry of what's going on. So you see on the left, the Brokerage Authority, 4619 Logistic Trans. I don't even know why I put that over there. But either way, on the right, the Fargon Trans, you see the Edward Katzoff and the Eldar Gubadulian. So the Brokerage Authority has a direct connection to this carrier authority because it has the same people on the corporation. Next slide. So there's actually going to be 3 of them. We just covered 2. But this one is the one that's on Select This. And you'll see Fargon Trans LLC. There's also an email, lmarsh@live.com. So you might want to go check that. Email brokers. And let me point out something else here. The best thing all you brokers can do is when all these guys are bidding, it's amazing if you just take their emails and then run it again. Don't delete your emails. Just run that email and you're going to see all the MCs, all these frauds bid for. That's the number one. That's how a lot of the brokers I deal with, I give them the emails, they run them in their system. They're like, wow, 5 MCs, 6 MCs, 10 MCs. That's how it works. You see, very simple. Backtrack, doesn't take long. So you'll see they got on Select This February 24th, 2022. And like I always say, in the past 2 years is when all this fraud and crooks grew like a virus, okay? So there they are on Select This. We're going to assume that they use this Select This account for the other 2 as well. We're going to make an assumption. Good one. So, like I said, now we go back to David again. And it was bothering me because I see here in his picture, he's got this truck and it says Landline on the side. Landline Title LLC. So wait a minute. Landline Title LLC, but we're showing a truck. Could it be? Could it be? Oh, another authority. Can you believe it? Ding, 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 ding. So, Landline Title LLC, also another carrier authority. Oh, man. And look at the address, guys. Look at the address. 4213 Holborn Drive. Oh, let's go back. So that's number 16. Look, oh, nope. I don't remember. I think it was here, number 10. Oh, shoot. I don't remember where it was now. Oh, it was on the corporation. Let's go back. So anyways, this is the third. There was a brokerage authority, a carrier authority, and now we got a third carrier authority. This one says McKinney, Texas. So this Landline Title LLC authority was granted December of 2019, then revoked. A year later, in December 8th, 2020. No mystery. Then it was reinstated again on January 7th, 2021. You'll see on the bottom there, the insurance, effective date, June 22nd, 2023. Oh, wait a minute. This authority was reinstated in 2021, but now we're showing current insurance, June 22nd, 2023. Let's look. Oh, you remember this kind of stuff? Canceled, replaced, canceled, replaced, canceled, canceled. And look there, folks. June 22nd, 2023, it was canceled. And then, I don't know. You tell me. So let me see. CT 113. So it's a different policy, I guess. But which one's canceled? Which one started? I mean, it's showing this one is effective, but it's a lot of insurance canceling and starting for both, I think, brokerage and these carriers. This is what these people do. Next. So, also on Freight Validate. Same thing, it'll say on the bottom there, MC blah blah and MC, all 3 MCs. Secretary of State cannot verify disclosure of the affiliation with the FMCSA. And you'll see this has some other names. I did search these names, but let's look here. Here's what I was talking about. So the 469 Logistics that we start off with in the beginning, 4213 Holborn Drive, McKinney. On the right, Landline Title LLC, 4213 Holborn Drive, McKinney. So this Mr. Adamov, whether it's his real name or not, I doubt it. Maybe, maybe not. Definitely same addresses. Okay? We see the connection. We see the connection. You got all the docs here. It doesn't take a rocket scientist. I'm doing all the work for you. All the work. Show Axel some love. Like, share, subscribe. If you want, send a coffee or grab something out from the store, putting them some new products in there. So, this Landline Title LLC, it was kind of interesting to me because on the bottom there, you have one of the directors is a Leonid Murashkovishki, whatever. And a lot of times on corporations, they put a lawyer, okay, as an agent. I have one on my corporation. But this looks like it's maybe one of the family, maybe a good friend. So I made sure I dropped his email too so he can get the video. Because you see, lawyers have to follow a code of ethics. So now I'm letting you know, Mr. Leonid, that the people that you're dealing with their corporation, they're frauds, they're crooks. I'm letting you know, it's documented, it's saved on this video, that the people that you're an agent for, they're doing crooked stuff in the trucking industry. I'm letting you know. So now you know. So you let me know. You want to send me fan mail? I like fan mail. Send me fan mail. So 1, 2, 3. They're all connected. They're all related some way or another, whether by address or whether by owner. These guys come on Facebook. They're like predators, okay? They're hunting new people. They're hunting the cargo. I concentrate in the cargo vans, the sprinters, the box trucks. There's no doubt a lot of these guys do it with the bigger trucks. But I'm telling you now, you frauds and you crooks, you want to come into the Expedite side with the sprinters, the cargo vans, and the box trucks? I do a lot of videos, and I tell the drivers, I tell the other carriers, and I know a lot of the brokers, I tell them, send me whatever you got. We're going to make some shows. I'm telling you, you snakes, you're not getting out of this pit. One by one, I'm going to chop the heads off. So, Landline Title LLC, MC 1074594, Fargon Trans LLC, MC 1314301, and then that new broker authority they started. And we know what kind of games we play with this stuff, folks. First of all, he's asking for drivers from the broker authority. He's asking for drivers on the broker authority and then saying no dispatchers. Well, Mr. Adamov, what is this crap? Huh? What is this crap? Oh, you don't know about it? Okay, I'm letting you know. Last one there is the 469 Logistics. MC, there's no MC. MC 1558554. So, folks, another quick show. I whipped this one up. I think beginning the end this one probably took me, I'm gonna say 3 hours. And then I collected some of the screenshots earlier in the day when we were talking to two of the brokers. I'm going to do a follow-up on the show last night because, like I said, it's definitely confirmed what they're doing. I'm going to get that information to you guys. So you'll probably look for whatever the screenshot was yesterday. It'll probably be similar. I'll just put something across it or something with an update. But these are the new 3 snakes, okay? Brokers, clean it up. Clean it up. I'm telling you, this jungle is full of these snakes, and it's getting worse. It's getting worse. But it's up to you guys to start cleaning it up because, believe it or not, you guys can do a lot. You can do a lot. I'll work on this side. Freight Validate will do their stuff. Everybody plays a part. I probably got about, I want to say at least 10 guys on the brokerage side that send me stuff and that I compare notes with. So we got a little network. I don't mind. If I got to be the prick, I'll be the prick. But all this fraud in the trucking industry, way out of control. Way out of control. What I really need to is some of you drivers to start speaking up. A lot of you guys cry. You cry about the rates. You cry how you're treated. But some of you, you got the little balls because you're scared to come forward. I tell you guys all the time, you can send me the stuff. I'll keep you anonymous unless you want to have big cojones. No problem. Send me the stuff. Email me. Some of you's got my number. You can collaborate with me. I can tell you what I need. I can tell you what you can do. Everybody, let's throw into the soup, you know? When you throw a lot of ingredients into the soup, you can make a beautiful soup. And that's what we got to do. We're making a nice soup here. All these crooks, if everybody plays their part, then hey, telling you, these guys got to go. All of them got to go. Nobody's ever really stood up to these guys publicly. And there was a lot of miscommunication and there's a lot of zero communication. So we're trying to make it so there's more communication and try to bring all this stuff together. All those other podcast shows, they don't mean crap. They don't show nothing. They're just blabbering their lips, but they don't do anything. We don't need to talk about capacity. We don't need to talk about the sun outside. We don't need to talk about whatever the bullshit they want to talk about every day. We want to clean up this bullshit. This is what needs to be done. So let's all do our part one way or another, and we'll clean it up. So until the next show, that's about it. So brokers, I got a nice relaxing song for you. Enjoy. Read the memo. Axel's out.